how much do I need to charge for pressure washing? How much do I need to charge to go pressure wash this house? Or how much do I need to pressure wash this driveway? I get this question asked of, Jason, how do I charge? What do I know what to charge? What do I need to charge, Jason? We got to know our cost. That's number one. And you might say, well, Jason, I just have a pressure washer and I'm pulling along and that's it. That's fine. But if we want a pressure washing job, we can go get hired as a pressure washing job. But if we want to run a business, then we need to do a little bit different things that we need to do here. So that way we can run a business and be a successful business and not a pressure washing job that you will eventually go out of business. So let's look at some things that we need to look at. So first off, we have a lot of cost. And what I mean by cost is we got the cost of the equipment, we got to pay for a truck or a van or a trailer, we got insurance, we got car insurance, we got gas, we got chemicals, we got to put money aside so when something breaks down, we got our phone, we got a CRM, we got marketing, signs, door hangers, search engine optimization, SEO, business card, flyers, networking groups. So we have all these stuff that is coming out, and if we need uniforms or if we get growing big enough for employees, then we need workers' comp and payroll taxes. And so there's a lot of money coming out of there. So we might say, hey, can I just charge $50 an hour? And can I be profitable at that? And the answer is probably not. And here's the reason why too. If you are a pressure washing business, depending on what part of the country you're in, you are either going to be able to work all year or you're only going to be able to work 8 months out of the year. And if that's the case, you need to make enough money in 8 months so that way you can go for all year long and not have to do something else. Let's just start here with some things that we can look at when we are trying to figure out how much do I charge for a house wash, or how much do I charge for that? So the very first thing is I'm going to tell you is we really need to have minimums. And one of my minimums is for a house wash is $300. It's $350. I know people that got $400 or $500 minimums before they will ever get into their truck and go out and pressure wash a job. So have a minimum. I would at least like to see you do $250. If you aren't comfortable in your pricing, $200. But really we need to get our minimum up so that way we can help grow our business. The next thing we got to look at too is for like roof cleaning. A lot of people I see will do a roof clean for $300, and it's like this safety stuff that goes along in there. If we kill a bush right here, if we kill that bush, how much is that bush going to cost us? It's probably going to cost us more than what you charge for a roof clean if you don't have a minimum. And so that's why, I had $600 minimum just for a roof clean, because the safety factor, the chances of me damaging stuff, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And so that is why we need to be able to charge for that. And so just for some ballpark numbers, I'll throw out here, if you want to do it by the square foot, or if you want to do it by, I kind of did it by, 1,000 to 1,500 was this price, and 1,500 to 2,000 was this price, and so on from there. And I also tried to charge $300 an hour. Back then it was only $200 an hour. I tried to get anywhere from about $200 to $300. In the 2022, I would recommend us trying to get at least $300 an hour, and that way it will give you money so that way you can grow your business. You can put more money in marketing, you can upgrade your equipment once you start getting so busy that the equipment's kind of holding you back. And so these are some things that we can do by raising our prices. So if you kind of want to go off of the square footage wise, I would recommend, for house washing, there is two different types of way of looking at a house wash. For when we're dealing with pressure washing, first off, you could do it off of the living space, and that's how a lot of people do it. So if you look up the address 123 Main Street, and that address is going to come up, and that is going to give you Zillow or Realtor.com, and it's going to give you the square footage of the house, 1,500 square feet. But if you actually mark that house out, the actual size of that house is probably going to be anywhere from about 2,000 to 2,500 square feet, depending on how big the garage is and any other non-living spaces that are in that house. If we're going to do it by the square foot, you can do it off of Google. I'll do another video on how to do that. Let's kind of go for the bigger size there and make sure that we're charging enough. Like I say, I would be anywhere from, I know people that are lower, 25 cents, even lower than that. I wouldn't recommend that. All the way up to almost 50 cents a square foot. Yes, just a house wash. And roof cleaning, I would probably go off the same square footage wise, but I would be anywhere from about 35 cents to 50 cents per square foot if you're gonna go off that. I went off my minimum, so my minimum house wash for a 1,500 square foot house was $300, and then I did my jumps from up there to keep it going on up. For concrete, your goal is to shoot for $300 an hour, depending on what type of machine you have, depending on if you got a 4-gallon or depending on if you got an 8-gallon. You can usually clean anywhere from about 1,500 square feet to about 2,000 square feet. So you can keep that in mind with that. So you can be anywhere from, I know people that are, 15, 18 cents up to 30 cents a square foot. People can go even more than that, but that's kind of a general rule, and that's going to give you a close to a $300 an hour or more for when we're cleaning concrete. And so this is definitely a way that we can do for pricing, so that way we can be profitable and we can make money on doing our business. And last thing is, I'll touch on this a little bit. If we are going to talk about pricing and stuff, it is best to do bundles or packages. If somebody calls to do a house wash and we go there and say, okay, your house wash is $300, and we don't give them no other package, that's all we're gonna do. So our goal is to get our average ticket up, so that way we can put more money into our truck and in better equipment, that we can pay ourselves better, we can live and have financial freedom and time freedom, and that's our goal. And so those are definitely some things that we want to look at when we are doing and bidding a job. Packages definitely help get us our average ticket up. So if we get a $300 house wash and we give them a driveway and the roof or driveway exterior window cleaning, usually I added anywhere from 150 up for my exterior window cleaning. So now I'm at a $300 house with $150 window cleaning with a $300 driveway. So now we just went from a $300 ticket to a $750 house wash package that will make them very happy, and it will make you really happy also. If this video has helped you out, let me know what some other expenses down in the comments that I may have missed in the beginning of this video. See you in my next video.